Wow, it is June already, and the summer is here. This year is just flying by. Don't ask me how that happened. I don't know either. But it's summertime. With any luck, you have some fun summertime travel plans, and you're going to enjoy some time with your family and friends and just enjoy long daylight hours and warm weather if that's your thing. And I just thought I would come up with a couple of thoughts about the summertime and your money and doing kind of a mid-year check-in, because you're going to have nice long periods of time if you are taking a vacation to just contemplate your life. And so here are some things that just come to mind for me. I think when you are pausing and able to get some space around your life and think about, okay, am I living the life that I want to be living? Is my money doing for me the things that I want it to do? Am I showing up in the world in a way with money that is actually feeling good to me? I would have you think about these things while you are away on vacation or reading your beach book or whatever it might be. Again, long car rides are really great times to have what I call long conversations with God or long conversations with yourself about just sort of the state of your life. So I'd have you think about, okay, how is the year gone? How is my career going? And am I doing all the things that I said I would get done in January? So let's just cover kind of all of those together. What I often discover is that people have plans that they've come up with in January and they haven't implemented anything, and now it's June, right? There's so many things that feel that way just because the years go by so fast these days. But I want you to review some of those things. Did you intend to increase your 401k contribution, and have you done it? Are you putting away money aside for the things that you really want to spend your money on? And have you created an account for that, or are you accounting for that? Like, I want you to just start to think about, okay, what did I say I wanted to do this year? And am I on track to doing those things? And if you are, awesome. And if you're not, no big deal. Just kind of get back on track when you are in a place where you can do that. You're no longer on vacation. Put it in your calendar, put it in your notes, put it in your phone, right? Really just some place where it's super easy to find later, and tackle it when you get a moment to do that. I would also have you then review a few more things. If you have not really attended to the beneficiaries on your accounts, your transfer on death designations, which also is known as payable on death designation, like, I would make sure that you have a look at those. I do this with my clients once a year, where we just make sure all the beneficiaries are in line and it's exactly what they want them to be. Like, so if you haven't done those things, that's a very quick and easy thing to do. It's a 15, 20-minute task that you can handle and feel like you've done something good on your behalf this summer. That's another idea. The other thing that I might have you take a look at is having a conversation with your tax person or your financial planner about what might happen with the tax bill that is going to go through Congress this year. And who knows what it's going to look like at the end, right? You never want to see sausage or laws getting made, but there is some planning that you might want to be doing in anticipation of whatever might happen at the end of the year. So the Tax Cuts and Jobs Act was set to sunset in the end of this year. It was passed in 2017. And now there is a talk about extending all of those tax cuts, increasing the state and local tax exemption. It was at 10 grand. It might actually go up higher. There's some conversations going on around Social Security. Like, there's all kinds of things that you might want to consider in your planning as you come towards the end of this year based on whatever goes down with that tax bill. I don't think you need to spend a whole lot of time agonizing over every blow by blow that happens with this particular bill. But as it starts to come to fruition and it starts to get clear about what is going to get passed, getting some planning done earlier rather than later is going to be better. If you wait until November 15th to start to put some of these things in place, the chances that you're going to find the lawyers that you need and the financial people that you need in order to get this done by the end of the year, whatever this is going to be, it is probably going to be slim. So you just want to be paying attention to that and know that as you move into the fall and get past the summer, that there's going to be some things that you might want to just be aware of and make some mid-flight corrections. And also really just spending 5 minutes thinking about, okay, what are my goals? Am I on track? Are there mid-flight corrections that I want to make with what I'm prioritizing? These are all great insights that we often get when we finally have a quiet moment to ourselves. And so I would just encourage you to give yourself that 5 minutes of quiet so that you can capture those things that your brain might be chewing on and just write them down somewhere so that you can tackle them when you're ready to tackle them. The summer is really, in my mind, a time to kind of back away from finance and relax and get some fresh air and time with family and friends and just enjoy those long summer hours, because the summer really shouldn't be about doing more. It's really about just being more intentional and paying attention to what's important to you. I'm Jessica Lanning. Lanning Does Planning. Have a great summer.